In the heart of the Conestoga woods lies a darkness that beckons the brave. A forgotten passage that was etched into the earth, where shadows whisper ancient secrets and the air grows heavy with the weight of history. Dare you to step into the abyss of the Shenks Ferry tunnel, where the past meets the present with stories filled with ghosts? Me, Dylan Nisley, Noah Kaufman, Cole Jenkins, and Ben Collar invite you to join us for this deep dive into the horrors and stories of the Great Shenks Ferry Tunnel. In this video, we will be explaining the history and the spooky past of this very old tunnel. Before we get into the video, I want to explain a little bit about the Shenks Ferry Tunnel. Moving geographically southeast from the safe harbor on the Atklin and Susquehanna and Columbia and Port Deposit Railroad, we come to know as an area as Shenks Ferry in Conestoga Township. Here, the elevation difference becomes rapidly evident between the two alignments, with the ANS running on the high fill diverging from the river valley heading east into Atklin. Along this stretch is a Green Hill Road underpass, which is a massive stone masonry tunnel, which known as the Shenks Ferry Tunnel, is bisecting the high fill, and it serves as a great example of an engineering undertaking to construct this high volume freight bypass. While we were waiting for it to get dark, we decided to check out the surrounding areas of the Shenks Ferry and the Enola Low-Grade Trail. We came across this large tunnel, which is located in Shenks Ferry, and decided to check it out. It had running water through it, and it was pretty cold whenever we got there. The water was pretty deep, and it was running pretty quick through there, so there had to be a stream on the other side. It had really cool brickwork, and we got this cool reflection on the walls. We ended up seeing some fish, and they got in here because of stream, but it was pretty weird seeing some fish in a tunnel. Next, we decided to check out these two little tunnel culverts when it got dark, and we decided to check it out, and there was two of them. We were really surprised to see that. So we crawled inside, and it was probably 3.5 feet tall. So Cole decided to go down about 400 feet and check it out, but there was nothing really to see. We got this cool shot of him way down inside of the tunnel. Definitely want to check this out again some other time, but it was too dark to continue. You're probably wondering, why are we waiting around till dark? Well, we wanted to do a little bit of ghost hunting. Stories here vary, but most center around the ghost of a young woman wearing white. In one version, a murderer brutally ends her life there in the tunnel, and now her spirit remains forever trapped in the dark, foreboding space. Some believe it was her husband that killed her. However, the most popular version of the story is that a heartbroken bride hung herself at the entrance of the tunnel after being left at the altar. The true story, however, is, according to Jack Nice, a retired Conrail locomotive engineer, this is what really happened. In 1974, a woman of 18 was struck and killed by an eastbound freight train directly above the underpass of the ANS branch. She was apparently wearing a white sheet. No one could explain her odd attire, nor did she carry any identification. Eventually, it was determined by Penn Central and State Police that she had wandered off from the mental institution in Maryland several days before. Whether this had been suicide or accidental death, no one could verify because the engineer and brakeman on the freight train never saw her. The accident was reported by the train conductor, who just happened to be standing on the rear platform of the caboose as they passed. After that, the ghosts rumored abound. The crews of the port road started reporting a strange entity dancing about on the tracks in front of them. Crews called her the White Angel. So, like I said, we decided to do a little bit of ghost hunting. Our trip begins down this really windy dirt road, and it seems like you're going into nowhere whenever all of a sudden the Shenks Ferry tunnel pops out of nowhere. Since we got there and it was still light out, we decided to check around the surrounding areas from the previous footage. And we waited around till dark, and that's whenever we began to do the demonstration and see if anything would happen. There have been previous stories of people seeing the ghost, handprints left on their cars not starting, and we don't think any of that's going to happen, but who knows, maybe something will happen. Alright, we're pulling up. We got our cameras rolling. I highly doubt anything's gonna happen, but we're gonna try anyway. The rumor for summoning the ghost is you have to park your car in the middle of the tunnel, shut the lights off, put the keys on the hood, and circle the car 3 times. See what happens. I gotta shut the lights off.
Car off.
Car off.
It is dark in this tunnel.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright guys, let's go.
Keys are on top of the car. Clockwise. All right. Ben, you lead. Why not?
Right,
Okay.
Alright.
Here we go. Starting the first lap.
First lap.
We're supposed to do 3.
First lap.
I want to have something to look at. So like, here we go.
This is first lap.
Number 1. No.
Coming up on the second lap. If anything, she should show up at the front of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Is that the front?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where's that?
That's lap 2.
2 complete. Alright, third one.
Final one.
Third one. Let's see if this myth is true. Alright, third one.
Third one. Okay.
Alright, now we have to be completely silent.
Get back in.
After we get back in. Back to you.
All right. Look at the keys. Back in, guys. Do I turn the flash off?
We gotta start it.
Let's see.
But let's be completely silent first.
Yeah.
See if we can hear it.
We'll give it like 5 minutes, maybe.
Alright, let's turn this car back on.
Let's see. Moment of truth.
We're good to go, boys.
Look at that. Wow. I mean, they did say go again.
Yeah, we are good.
Survive Shenks Ferry.
Let's pack up, boys.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we survived, and now we are on our trek adventure out of Shenks Ferry. Goodbye, our local legend. Even if the Shenks Ferry ghost isn't real, we still had fun recording this project, and thanks to Dylan, Cole, Ben, Noah, and Harry for making this project possible. We wanted to thank Uncharted Lancaster's story on the Shenks Ferry and using the stories and history on this tunnel. And I'll put the information in the website in the description below. Okay.
Cold and damp in there.
Oh, check out this salamander.
Well,
Yo, where?
Yo, what?
No, this is like a natural.
Hello, neighbor.
We found him.
Yeah, we found
Derek Frey.
Found him. Look at him.
Barnaby.
It's Derek Frey.
Oh, great heavens.
B-roll. 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 There's a second toad.
Toad number 2,
He peed on Dylan.
Barnaby number 3.
Today we're gonna go in the Susquehanna River.
Alright guys, we made it out of the tunnel. And now we're ready to go back up. So, oh shoot, the ghost is right there.
Oh my goodness.
Hi guys, I'm Harrison Petershine. You might know me as your classmate. I'm not really the ghost of Shenks Ferry, but maybe one day we will find it. Thank you all for this journey. Peace out.